It's SacTown Movie Buffs TV with your hosts, Kier Stows and Bunny Stewart.
Welcome back to another edition of SacTown Movie Buff Television. Once again, it's your host, Kier the Critic.
And your bestie, Bunny Stewart.
And today in the studio, we have another really great guest, somebody who I've worked with in the past and somebody I know quite well. We have the film commissioner for the Dorado County. We have Miss Kathleen Dodge. How you doing today?
I'm good, thanks.
Thanks so much for being on the show. Definitely somebody that I wanted to talk to that I've never actually sat down. I know that you did the director's panel back in April with...
that was a blast.
Yeah, so that was really great.
Great people on that panel.
Yeah, it was a really... In fact, we'll be interviewing Aaron here soon as well.
I learned a lot.
Yeah. I just wanted to sit down and just get some more insight into exactly what a film commissioner does. So maybe you could kind of walk us through a little bit. So for people that don't know, or kind of what a film commissioner does, I guess. So
Great. That's a great question because a lot of people actually don't know what a film commissioner does. I say I'm a film commissioner and it's like, what? It's not one of those things that people...
Like, am I going to get in trouble?
It's like, I am not the film police.
Right.
That's my tagline.
Right.
I am not the film police. I'm a film commissioner. I'm an economic development arm of the community.
Okay.
So my job solely, and El Dorado County has been so fabulous and so supportive, it's allowed us to be as successful as we are because we've had a lot of support from our Board of Supervisors and the Chamber of Commerce who houses our office. But basically, an economic development arm, my job is solely to bring as much business to our community and get as many people working on those projects as possible. To get a production company to come into our community and use as many businesses and services as they can. And of course, then my goal is that they all have a wonderful time, go back home wearing a hat and say, you need to go make a movie in El Dorado County. They love us. And so that's what I've been doing for the last 30 years.
And you've been the commissioner for 30 years?
Yeah, actually, I was working in the film industry in Los Angeles. So I went to school in Michigan, and I came out to California because I knew, from the time I was tiny, that I wanted to work in film.
For sure.
But I didn't know what, right? And so I went to college, and when I graduated, I came out to California, and it was either going to be New York or California. I was going to be an actress. That was it, right?
Yeah.
And it's so funny. My first job was as a nanny. We're going to leave this out there. Whose child do you think I was a nanny for? It's okay. I'm just going to leave it there so people know. So I was a nanny, and then I got my first job, which was as a page at NBC.
Okay. Oh my gosh!
Cool.
So many people have started there that are so wildly successful.
It's so hard too. I mean, even when I did it to get that job, and I was so just like green from Michigan coming out here, like, I'm gonna work
I'm a page, and I'm
Talking to everybody you see on the street.
But it was very competitive. So to get a job as a page is like extremely competitive.
For sure.
And I felt very, very lucky. I worked with some amazing people. At the time, NBC would give you their directory, and when you got hired, they would tell you had 18 months to move up or out. So basically, in 18 months, if you had not moved on, and I was kind of a little bit of an overachiever, I was like, I got to get out of here.
Right.
Now, I've been here a week.
Like, I got 18 months. I'm not even going to wait the 18 months.
I'm out of here.
Right,
And
yeah.
so I moved on, and my next position was with a man named George Schlatter. You might know him. He did Real People. He did The Laugh-In. He did the Sonny and Cher show. So I worked with George for a while, and actually Joyce Selznick, who cast Taxi.
Oh my goodness!
And actually Nick Cage, who was Coppola, was one of the people that I cast in his very first role in
Really?
the film industry.
Very cool.
So anyways, boy, I don't even know where we were, but
that was a fun trip, though.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
And by the way, the person that I was the nanny for was Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner now.
Oh, wow.
So Bruce and Christy and their first son.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Goodness.
So I had that whole experience. I have a lot of heart for people when they talk about breaking into the industry.
For sure.
Because I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm always thrilled if I have an opportunity to help someone make their dream come true.
Absolutely. But I mean, in terms of dreams coming true, I mean, El Dorado County has been kind of a great place for filmmakers as well, and I believe we've had some pretty prominent filmmakers that have actually shot films.
We have.
In El Dorado.
So I know where the question was. So when I moved here from Los Angeles, I didn't know what I was going to do. At that point, I came up with a proposal for the county to start a film commission.
Wow.
And so we did that over 30 years ago, and in that time we have had some rock star films. Probably one of the big ones is Maverick, Top Gun.
So good.
And people always say, what part filmed there? Anything with snow, pretty much. Anything with snow is like South Lake Tahoe, El Dorado County.
sure.
But if you want to see
It's such a beautiful county.
Oh my
though.
gosh, it's gorgeous.
yeah, when I moved here, that's what got me going with maybe I can start a film commission. Because I thought I would move up north and it would be like, I'm going to have horses and just like, hang out. And I'm just not that kind of hang out person. I want to like do something.
Right.
And so I saw how beautiful it was and I would like watch shows and I thought, we could do this here. And so that was my inspiration. But so people might be interested. And so this is one of the pieces of material that we produce, and it's called the Movie Lover's Guide to Locations in El Dorado County. We have over 40 movies in here. We also have Maverick. And what it is there's actually a map inside, and this is free. You can pick it up at the El Dorado County Chamber of Commerce. And there's a map, all these different movies. It's not all the movies we've filmed because we have filmed a lot, but and then the map shows you where it was shot, and so you could see where Top Gun, like you could go to the South Lake Tahoe Airport, right there at the airstrip, and you'll see some of the scenes that we did in Top Gun.
That's really cool. I think what's really cool about that is like if I was staying like up near El Dorado County, like just visiting, I think that would be a great guide for me to like just kind of, if you're like a big film guy like me, just to kind of like travel around and see all the different locations.
I
and
would
things
love
like
to do a tour, like
Yeah.
where we had a bus and we just went to the different locations.
I think that would be awesome.
Saw
I think you should
clips.
do that. I
Yeah.
think
I
you
might.
should start that.
I'll get there. It's just like there are so many movies and so
Right.
little time,
For sure.
really.
Takes a
we
lot
had
of planning,
actually
organizing,
something filming
and you're
right
also
now.
very busy, so yeah.
Yeah, but so some of the other movies, Modern Family, Lake Life. So if anybody wants to see the Modern Family that they shot all in South Lake Tahoe, it's called Lake Life. And that was a blast. A huge fan of that whole team. Jordana Cronin was their location manager. Ed was just an amazing human being. So many projects. City of Angels.
Wow.
Wow.
Cobb, television shows. We just did Best Bites a little while ago.
Oh, that's
Best
right. I
Bites
remember. I
in-
saw that. I actually saw that episode. Yeah, I saw that one with. It was like I think it was a jet ski. I know it was like 3 people that came there. They do like the
chefs and went
Yeah, they go
around.
into different.
I
Like
know.
3
I've been
different
going to
restaurants
all
and
the
stuff.
different
Yeah, that was
places and
really
like
cool,
having
yeah.
like.
Yeah, it's a
beer,
spinoff of
batter,
like
cheese,
Guy
and tacos.
Fieri's show.
sounds
Yeah.
It was very cool.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
So we have a lot, and we're constantly working on new projects. So that's what I do. I'm an economic development arm, and also I can help people to get involved.
Right.
So people in the community are like going, wow, I would love to have my home or my property or my business involved, or I'd like to work on a movie. I'd like to be an actress, or I'd like to be on crew, or provide things that a production company might need. All of those things are my wheelhouse. So I have an open door policy, and I'm trying to work with people because if they're working, I'm working.
Yes, I
100%.
love that. Well, and you are such a mover and a shaker. I knew you were the film commissioner, but I did not know that you created that. So that's fantastic. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention the iHeart Film Mixer.
Oh, great.
Every year?
Yes. So one of the things our office does is a regional film mixer that is completely free and open to the public. And we have a guest speaker. We always have someone really exciting
So
from the
good.
film industry. And then afterwards, we do a networking event where we can all just kind of sit around and talk. I've had people get films completely financed at that event.
Wow.
Yeah, because people want to get involved, and this is an opportunity to talk, to learn what's out there. People come all the way from the Bay Area, they come from Tahoe, and we just get together and hang out. I believe we have a tentative date right now for Friday, June 27th
Very
for
cool.
the 2025 event. So I hope everybody will come.
I will
I'm
be
gonna
there, and
plan
I'm
my
going to get a booth
vacation.
again. So.
Yeah.
Oh, good. And
Yeah.
we also have food. So we have vendors all
so
through
fun.
the event
Yeah.
and wine. Some of our great wineries. Look at this bottle.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
This is one of the gifts that I give away to people who come into our area to show the great local product and agriculture we have in El Dorado County. It's a Madrona bottle, and it's lovely because it's got our location on it. So you can see Tahoe in all 4 seasons, and that bottle's for you guys.
Well, thank you very much.
And then we make sure people get hats too. So I'm just here to, try and get the film industry to come to our region. And I just want to give a shout out to my counterparts in Placer County and Sacramento County.
For sure.
They are amazing film commissioners. I feel like we're such a great team
Yeah.
now. And I've been doing
good.
this for a long time, so
Yeah.
I'm really honored to work with those 2 women.
Yeah, Julie and Jen. Yeah, they're
yes.
very cool people.
Yeah,
very-
so whatever county you're from, there is someone there to represent you and help you do what you need to do. And that's our goal, It's like I always love to hear about a new location. Someone calls me and they always tell me they have the most crazy things, It's like, what? You have a house with a waterfall? And I go there and they do,
Very cool.
So yeah, always looking for new stuff.
Very cool. So, what's the best way that an individual can contact you if they want more information, if they want to find out about filming locations, permitting, anything of that nature? What's the best way to reach
Probably
you?
the easiest thing to do is simply go to filmtahoe.com.
Okay.
There's a contact link for me, and and it says contact us, and you can just click on that, and you can find a lot of information there. But it has our phone number as well, and I don't want people to feel like, oh, it's I'm kind of like a hands-on person.
Right.
So you don't have to email me. You can call me.
For sure.
I'll pick up the phone and we'll figure out, how we can work together.
Absolutely.
And that's, I think, what's made us so successful. And our office has been
Yeah.
very successful. I want to encourage people who are listening to support their film commissions. Our office right now has an over 2,000% ROI.
Wow.
So our return on investment is over 2,000%.
Wow.
So it's good for the community.
For sure.
Filming is
100%.
good for the community.
Absolutely.
And it's important to have a film commissioner because we work with the movie crews so that it fits into the way our community works. And sometimes they need assistance, right? Because if they don't know where to get the businesses, services, what our ordinances are, it makes it more difficult. So having a film commission not only brings the projects there, but it makes them work smoothly.
Yeah.
Right.
And when it goes smoothly, they come back.
Everybody's
go.
happy.
100%.
Come back, Dion Taylor, come
yes,
back.
come back.
I was
Deontay.
in that one, Traffic.
Yes,
Oh my,
100%.
he's done quite a few films with us.
Oh,
and
yeah. Oh,
that's,
wow.
yeah, I just love Dion and Roxanne. I'm hoping we'll do another one soon.
That would be great. That would be awesome.
That would be great for me.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show today. I greatly appreciate it. It was very informative and educational. And, obviously I'll be seeing you again real soon. So, and I'll definitely be getting a booth. So
Thanks
you
for
for coming.
having me.
Your
you guys
energy
are
and
great.
enthusiasm is so motivational. Thank you
I-
so much
very
for
I
doing
love what I
warm,
do.
very inviting, which is what
Well,
we need in the
come to
community.
El Dorado
So,
County, get a film guide, and check it out.
Yes, 100%.
Thank you. Ah, there you go, Bunny.
And thank you again for watching another edition of SacTown Movie Buff Television. We'll be back in soon with another episode. Have a great day.